Yes, so unfortunately, that's going to be an issue. One good thing about the winds today, yes, they're breezy, so they keep you cooler, but they also are blowing in from the northeast and pushing offshore to the southwest. So that'll keep that pungent smell of red tide at least away from the coast and help push it out into the Gulf of Mexico. But other than that, we're starting to see those concentrations pop up, which is typical after a large system, a tropical system moves on through, or if we see a large rain event, which we had both. So current winds right now coming in from the northeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Some areas a little bit more than that along the coast. We do see that this cold front's just parked over our area, not really able to push all the way through quite yet, but behind it we can see, especially for north of I-4, we are looking really nice and comfortable, dry and clear, less cloud cover today and more sunshine. 66 for Trinity, 68 for Land O'Lakes, and we see a wider lookout, 64 for Crystal River and 67 for Wauchula. Winds are going to be gusting up to 22, even 25 miles per hour, just dependent upon where you're at exactly. So we do see that uptick heading into about 9 a.m. and all throughout the afternoon as well. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And because of that, that's going to impact our marine forecast. So with more gusty winds, that's going to elevate our Gulf wave heights 2 to 3 feet and also give us that moderate chop. So a little bit of a rough and bumpy ride out there today. Exercise caution, please. And also talking about the red tide, here are our current concentrations. I zoomed in a little bit more so you guys can see it. So we have that moderate concentration right there, and we also have that high concentration just to the west of Sarasota. Look at that. And just to the south there in Sarasota County, we are seeing that high concentration of red tide. So if you have COPD or if you have allergies or asthma, anything like that, you're sensitive with any respiratory issues, please try to stay off the beaches because that red tide will bother you and impact you, unfortunately. And if you see more dead fish popping up, that red tide is why. So tomorrow we're going to continue with more of this sunshine, pleasant conditions on land, even though our coast is really just trying to get it together. And other than that, we do see a stray shower for today. So both today and tomorrow really feature a good amount of sunshine. We do see low end rain chances today at about 10 to 20%. I would say the best shot at seeing a quick little pop-up shower would come between about 3:45 to about 5 o'clock, right? So as you're headed home or picking up the kids from school, don't be surprised if you get that quick shower. It will not be long-lived. And then we see heading into tonight that things really start to settle down and really start to clear on out with any rain chances that we have. Your 7-day forecast featuring beautiful conditions with highs each and every day in the 80s, lows varying between the 60s and low 70s. And we are going to maintain these breezy conditions even into Halloween to help cool you off if you're wearing that costume, or the kids as well if they're all dressed up. We don't want it to get too warm, but it won't be too spooky, won't be too warm either. It'll be a perfect day for Halloween. And then also we have those clocks. They are going to be going back. We gain an hour of sleep as we head into this weekend.